Hi, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your reading for November 2017. Sun, moon, rising, or you just guided here for whatever reason. Checking up on loved ones, doesn't mean there won't be a message in here for you. So remember that, because many times it's like you're guided, and your guides know, your spirit guides know you are, well, maybe they're nudging you, to click on the video. So, doesn't always have to be your sign. So we need to remember that, right? Messages come out when messages are meant to. Okay, guys. Well, I don't know. The readings that I've been doing so far are all turning into love readings, even though October is really the month I set aside for love readings, but maybe it's November. I've been getting some beautiful readings. Doesn't come without lessons, of course. So, my beautiful Geminis. My fellow moon sign. I think. I'm, I think 29 degrees in Gemini. So, puts me, I guess, in Gemini, moon, and possibly Cancer. But I definitely resonate with Gemini. That is for sure. For sure. So, I know. I know I have Gemini in me. Okay, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start your reading. I do want to thank you for your beautiful donations. Truly keeping the channel alive, small and large, all just, well, it's a blessing you give back to me, I suppose. But thank you so much. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribes. That means the world to me. And by the way, if you feel that you're not receiving the videos, because I do have people saying, like, I can't, like all of a sudden I can't seem to find your video, click the little bell. Even if you already subscribed, just click that bell, because it will let you know any content coming out. And, the new guest readers are going to be starting soon. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Okay, guys. So let me relax my energy, and as I relax mine, go ahead and relax yours. Couple deep breaths in, and then exhale out. Breathe in, breathe out. We're just going to go with the flow of the reading. We're not forcing any outcome. We don't want to claim only the good messages, because many times the harder messages are exactly what gets us to the outcome we desire, I suppose. So, got to take the good with the bad and the bad with the good. Okay, Gemini, November 2017. First card, Six of Swords. We're going to shuffle for the other cards. But with the Six of Swords being your opening card, I know I have some Geminis that are, you could be leaving a situation, but you could be traveling too. This doesn't really feel like travel. If it is travel, it's possibly travel with delays, travel with storms, do see a lot of stormy skies there, so could be travel delays, absolutely. But of course, you know me, I feel like it's probably much, much deeper, but we'll see what comes up. Okay. Gemini. 2017 November. Let us know what's going on, Spirit, for Gemini. Well, what a crazy mix of energy that I only find in Gemini's reading, right? I'll bring that down. Okay, let me show you the cards first. So we open with the Six of Swords, air energy. Next to that is the beautiful Nine of Cups. Clearly, some of you, it's exactly what you're heading to. Next to that, we have the Nine of Swords. So, this doesn't have to be extreme. This is the worry card. Doesn't have to be extreme, though. As of right now, I'm not feeling like I'm under extreme worry. On surface level, just reading, what I have in front of me, the worry could certainly be over this travel, right? Over travel, over starting a new life, because you're leaving something. You're definitely leaving something behind. That's clear. Okay, let me keep going with the Three of Wands, which is underneath the Six of Swords, by the way. We have the Queen of Wands underneath the Nine of Cups. So for some of you, this could certainly represent a male or female fire sign who, is your 10th cup. You're waiting, where's that one cup to make us the 10 cups? Well, okay. I really should look at the cards before I speak because, hello, here it is, the 10 of Cups. So the Queen just answered my own question. Where is that last cup? Hello. And then we do have one extra card, which is the Five of Pentacles. Can you see that? Yeah, because I kind of feel like leaving this to the side. Let me slide over a little bit more. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. So, 3 nines now, guys. We're definitely coming to, the end of a journey, an end of a chapter. For some of you, it has been a long, hard road. But with the Nine of Wands energy, you stayed focused. It doesn't mean that you didn't take a step back here and there, but you took more steps forward than backwards. So, this is the card of not giving up. Not giving up. A lot of times I look at this card and I feel that this person has prepared their whole life for this journey. Because this man's muscles and just his condition, right? His strength. Well, he developed that. Those are his muscles. Right? So it was through his own development that kept him going forward. So, it's like I had to step in hell to get to heaven. I have to go through hell to get to heaven. Now, that's metaphorically, metaphorically speaking, okay? But that's the energy I'm feeling like, you know, if I did not go through this journey, maybe I would never reach the Ten of Cups. This is definitely a card of purpose, of persevering. It's a beautiful card. You know, yeah, does it bring a little bit of burden with it? Absolutely. Look what's underneath it, though, the Ace of Cups. And looking right at that ace. Looking right at that ace. Okay, I'm feeling we have another love reading. So for some of you who, you know this journey I'm talking about, and you may feel this ace close to you, the energy of, this, did this come in yet? Maybe, but for some reason I'm feeling in, like with the Nine of Wands, that, my journey to get here is almost over. But this is what this beautiful man's focus has been on. This is where he gained his strength. It doesn't have to be romantic love, by the way, but it kind of feels that way. But it's just love. Let's just leave that open right now. I mean, it's just love. It's seeking love. Don't know if I want to look back. Well, I have the Prince of Swords. It's funny I said I don't want to look back. So for maybe some of you, you have another air sign that you're interested in, or that's interested in you. Because this is the Wands coming out through the air. It is. So for some of you, that's exactly what it is. It is a fire sign who, well, they want you. And hopefully they've been, even 2 pentacles underneath that. So, I feel like I've spent time, that Princess of Swords. I got to stop looking, because now I have the Prince and the Prince of Swords. Oh my. Oh my. And the 2 cups under that. Look at this. I have the Prince and Prince, or the Prince and Princess, right? But the Princess has her back to this Prince. And, it just feels like it's a lot of male energy doing the coming back. I'm looking at this prince, or the princess, and I'm thinking she doesn't really even have a clue. Like, I don't feel like she has a clue. And, I mean, they both have their swords erected, right? It could certainly be, it's almost, what it reminds me of is like an antenna. Like, they have put their antennas up. Maybe he put his antenna up first, and she started to hear the static and tuned in. She tuned in, right? Because this just feels like, a soulmate couple who may have split for whatever the reason. Maybe it wasn't the right timing, what have you. But it's like, I don't even care, because I just feel like you're coming back together. And does it feel meant to be? Yeah, completely meant to be. Because it's this Ace of Cups. It is this pure love. keeping the focus. Now remember, this can be male or female. It doesn't matter. It just means that you've been preparing for this love. You've been preparing for it. You know what you want here. I mean, you know what you want here. And you're both looking at the Two of Cups. And then I have I have the Eight of Wands. So, you know, I'm looking at the Prince and I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, man, that horse is moving quickly, right? Not always the fastest moving horse, but man, this horse is moving. You know, maybe the communication's coming in first. Maybe, I just kind of feel like this is you feeling it, though. You know, how could it not be with the Two of Cups here and the Ace of Cups? And one more card, the Six of Cups. So that's exactly what it's feeling. So it's just letting us know this is an actual story. This is someone's story. Huh. Good for you. I mean, quite beautiful. Prince and the princess coming back together. Now, you may be a queen and a king by now. But with the Eight of Wands there, too, I mean, you know, doesn't feel like, I don't know. You know, it could be, we could be looking at a Leo here for some of you, too. Kind of don't want to do the signs, though, because you know this is your scenario, right? Oh, beautiful. You know, then I have the Prince of Pentacles underneath there, so for some of you, it's an earth sign. Okay. I know, I want to look one more. Strength. Leo, maybe. Whatever. It's quite beautiful. So, hello. One story. With quite the beautiful ending. You know, this is probably why we have the Ten of Cups here, too. Okay. So, you know, let's do these cards and then we'll add some crystal vision on top. So I have the Six of Swords and the Nine of Swords mirroring each other, with the Nine of Cups in between. So I definitely feel this is someone, especially with the Nine of Wands as your underlying energy, right? The focus, the strength to keep moving forward, you know, preparing for it. Like, you know, I don't want to say I've been preparing for this battle in my life because I don't feel like it's a battle coming up. Maybe it was a battle behind you. But nonetheless, it definitely feels like it puts some worry in your mind, but it's also giving a lot of you the strength to move out of whatever it is you need to move out of. Whatever it is that feels like it's holding you back, whether that be a person, a situation, a job, your location, you know, whatever it is, I feel the Gemini is seeking happiness. Well, let me reword that, because true happiness comes from within. So, you know, if you're going to seek, because here I feel like you're seeking outside yourself, right? Like here I am doing the actual movement. So, you know, I must have spent some time, well, maybe analyze it. Maybe I overthought it to a point. For some of you, you may have been, you know, with the Five of Pentacles here, you may have been forced to move. You know, whether this is a relationship that broke up and you decided to move, or your partner, I don't know. But I'm definitely feeling like some of you really had no choice. You know, the Five of Pentacles is that card of being left out in the cold, of feeling lonely. You know, even though there are two people here. So for some of you, this could certainly be that I caught a partner, you know, partner, because you, well, I was going to say you're alone, but you're not alone here. So some of you could have been with, like, you know, you have your one partner and, well, let's just say you're outside your relationship, right? Um, and both you got to go. You know, you both got to go. You know, I just have to say this real quick. I feel for a very small number of you, this has been your fear, and now your fear has become your reality. It has been your fear, and now it is your reality. Why? I can tell you why. Because the Nine of Swords, again, is mirroring the Six, right? And it certainly does feel like it's based on this Five of Pentacles, the energy of this Five of Pentacles. So I really got to think about this energy. I got to be careful what type of energy I'm putting into the universe. Because, you know, let's look at it this way. If these two mirroring each other, right? If this five never would have came out, well, I mean, it still shows me the worry. It still shows me, you know, needing to, you know, with the nine being here, it's like almost, again, like I didn't have a choice. I had to move. But for some of you, this was your choice. This is you leaving a situation, whatever it be, for a particular purpose. You are seeking, I want to say the Ten of Cups, really. But the Nine of Cups is about living, you know, it's about living a life where I feel completely fulfilled. Now, this does not even have to include another person, right? Because this is single. There's one person here. And I feel like it's one person because they haven't reached the Ten of Cups yet. But they're okay with that. I mean, you know, this is someone who, yeah, this might be exactly what it's saying to you. You know, with two nines back to back like that. Like, it's up to me what energy I want to choose, right? But the bottom line is, this is telling you, Gemini, that, you know, with a little bit of effort, and maybe in a little bit of planning, but definitely the movement towards your hopes, your dreams, your wishes. And don't forget, every single cup up there is your prize. You filled each one up. You know, it's like, good job, good job. And, you know, look at his smile. He's got those beautiful 9 cups filled, you know, overfloweth, and he's happy. And I feel like that he's saying he is happy, even though there's not another person. Why? Well, maybe he just trusts within his intuition, right? Because, you know, this person definitely has balance, a beautiful balance. I feel like this person has really figured out the secret of life, right? I got to fill up my own cups first. And I really want you to pay attention to the joy on his face. And there is nobody with him. So, beautiful, Gemini. Many of you moving into that energy. And, you know, Look below that. We have the Three of Wands. So, you know, Three of Wands, I'm so close. I'm so close to, you know, it's like, here's my ships. I can feel them. I can almost see them, right? It's almost becoming my reality. Well, what is mirroring that? The Ten of Cups. Again, focus, action, result. Optimism. Again, I'm by myself here, but I'm excited for whatever is coming, right? Because whatever I just left was hard. So to get to this Ten of Cups, you got to go through the Nine. You know, it's pretty clear here. To get to this Nine of Cups, it has to come through my focus, my understanding, knowing that I need to fill up my own cup. I need to find the happiness within me, no matter what's going on around me. Even if I got to sneak in my room and put on my headphones and close my door and dance all by myself, I can feel every one of those cups. I know it. And I also know that to get to my ultimate location, the Ten of Cups, again, I need to think about my energy. You know, sorry about that. I feel like this, for some of you, this is like really, really soon. You know, that, and you know, it feels like a message to me saying, I'm noticing all the boats. Normally there's 3 boats, but there's a bunch of boats here and they're all different sizes. But I feel like what it's saying to me is to tell you that it won't be long. This is not about having to wait forever. I do want, you know, it does look like there's like one wave, right? One more wave before the ships reach the dock, right? Same with the 9. One more wand. One more wand, and I reach my outcome. 9 of Cups. One more cup, and I reach my outcome. So, again, I'm alone, but I'm about to enter in. I mean, just look at the beauty of that card. You know, and for, you know, for some of you, it's, you know, I know the children, I don't know, I feel like someone's saying, but I already had my children, or something like that. So I want you to look at this card in a different way. This is just about joy. This is about the love of a family. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it's a beautiful feeling. Let's put it that way. It is, it's a beautiful type of love. But don't worry about the children. You know, if you don't want to have children or you're past childbearing age, don't even worry about that. Now, what comes between the 3 of Wands and the 10 of Cups is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Action. For some of you, I do feel like this represents a person because it is sitting under the Nine of Cups. So, you know, a fire sign, possibly. Fire characteristic. Someone who is a go-getter. Okay, let's put the crystal vision on top. I hope you guys can see okay. You know, I just did the numbers across and added them up, and the top row adds back up to a 6. Movement, beautiful. The bottom row adds up to a 4. Strong foundation. Foundation. And ending with a 10 of Cups, that's quite beautiful, right? One more shuffle. All right, so we're going to put a card. I think I'm just going to put one in each one. So let's start on the 6 of Swords. 3 of Cups. Okay, well, normally I don't feel like this is a cheating card, but with, you know, a couple 3s on the board, you know, whether, again, it was you or you found your partner, found out about it, I'm definitely feeling like that. Okay, let's keep going. We have the Hermit on the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. I feel like the Hermit's saying, here, this is the energy you need to go through to get to the 9 of Cups, which then will get you to the 10 of Cups, the Hermit, seeking spirituality, seeking clarity. For some of you, it's a Virgo. Okay, let's keep going. Love it, love it, love it. 8 of Wands on the 9 of Swords. So beautiful, moving away from that type of energy. Thank you, Gemini. The Emperor on the 3 of Wands. Beautiful energy, strength, stability. It is about foundation. Lots of fire, fire. You know, you have two sword cups. Oh, look at this. You have 2 sword cups, two water, and 2 wands. Well, 3 wands. So maybe action is it's a balance, right? It's asking for a balance this month, but then action within it. Okay. And the Queen of Wands, the beautiful Ace of Wands. And on the 10 of Cups, hello, King. Hello, grounded one. It's supposed to be anyway. So, I have Aries here. I have Virgo. I have Taurus. I have, well, that's what I have showing right now, as in people. Okay. You know, this just so you know, on this King of Pentacles, it doesn't have to be the King of Pentacles on the Ten of Cups, because I have a feeling the ones who were like, you know, wanted to be fire, water, air, you're like, no, no, not King of Pentacles. That's not who I'm looking for. But this is about the person feeling very grounded, okay? This, you know, also mutable sign. I don't know why I feel that's important this month, because, you know, I have a fixed sign and mutable sign here as two of my main characters down here. And I feel like that's just telling me that there are many different people involved here. Okay, I want to give this 3 shuffles. Okay, let's start here with the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. The Chariot. Card of Cancer. So, I mean, clearly movement, right? Now, let's think about the Chariot. Chariot is energy we call to us, or that arises from us, so to speak. You know, I feel the Chariot is our willpower. It is our determination to move forward, to continue with the journey of life, right? But it's like, move me out of this part. Like, let's move. Let's get out of this part. And that is exactly what you're doing. So, you know, again, whether you are the one who you're leaving because you found someone else, or someone else kind of forced your hand into this. I love that the Chariot is here for you. So, you know, what it tells me is, for some of you who are resonating with this energy, it's just time to go. It's just time to go. I almost want to tell you, like, you don't want to allow this energy to continue, because what you're doing is the right thing, especially with the 8 of Wands landing on that 9 of Swords, right? This is like, let's get the hell out of that energy. Let's go quickly. You're right? Like, fuck that 9 of Swords. Tired of it. Sick of it. I'm not going to live that way anymore. So it takes my recognition, my willpower. And let me tell you, I can take this Chariot anywhere I want to. Anywhere in the world I want to. If there's a will, there is a way. And that's a fact. Jack. Okay, let's get into the 9 of Cups with the Hermit. You know, I kind of feel like, and I have chills right now. I feel like this man definitely spent time figuring out the cups, right? Because, like, you know, this is love, right? Emotions. So they couldn't have all been easy, right? Because this is about the journey of getting to the 10 of Cups. So I had to start with the Ace, right? I had to go the whole way through that journey. And, you know, even though I sit within the 9 of Cups, if I don't understand the energy, it doesn't really serve me. So going into, or really seeking clarity, you know, figuring out what each cup represented to me. I don't mean like an overanalyzing. It's funny I just said that, because this is the card of Virgo. I don't want you to like to overanalyze it, but look at it. You know, look at, you know, this could be talking about like looking at the main events in your life, you know, the main events as in what gave me you know, the most happiness and, well, okay, I don't want you to go back to a place of sadness, but it's looking at it so then I can understand it. I can also see my part. And then when I can see my part and I have this understanding, then I can continue to move forward, you know? Nines are about the journey, though. So it's not about rushing the journey. It's about just knowing. Okay, let's take a card on there. Because I do feel like that's part of the message, but I also feel this may be Virgo for some of you, especially with the King of Pentacles showing up on the Ten of Cups and the card of Virgo showing up on the Nine of Cups. So Earth is definitely important to some of you, as in your love, you know, your lover, anyone you love. Gemini, I love your cards this month. You know, I don't know if I've ever seen so much fire in your reading. You know, I don't know if this has to do with the full moon or the new moon, but I kind of feel like that because, I don't know, Gemini, like you got a fire under your ass and it just feels like no one's going to get in your way. No one's going to get in your way this time. The Magician and the Hermit together. I want to say again, together again. Probably two of the most important characters we meet along our path, the Magician being the first, reminding us of everything that's within us. You know, the Chariot always existed. The High Priestess, she's not hiding from us. She asks us to seek her. She is along our path. The Emperor, strength, stability. Each one important, but the Magician reminds us of that during this new journey. It feels very powerful because I feel what the Magician is really saying is, I want to say, good job, son. Good job, son. So if somebody needed to hear that, then somebody knew you needed to hear that. Good job for all of you. I want to take one more in here. Because I wanted to see where you were heading. I wanted to know where Gemini was heading. The Lovers. You know, it could be a very simple message that you, Gemini, are ready. You're ready to embark on this new journey. You know, it's like all your gifts are at the forefront. They're all, if you haven't recognized them yet, they're coming. For some of you, I definitely feel like you're dealing with another Gemini because I'm feeling the Gemini energy. You know, I know it represents you for some of you, but for others of you, I do feel like you are connected to another Gemini. And normally this card is about a head over heart matter, but so funny because I say that all the time, and then I say, but not this time. Because you already, you know, here, you already know where you're going because we have to remember this is coming on the Nine of Cups, right? So I have clarity. My cups are filled, you know, my cups overfloweth. You know, a lot of gold, you know, stability and history. You know, definitely the history. it's just that this image makes me feel good. Anyway, hello, lovers. Um, well, I mean, this can also, here we have Gemini again with Virgo. Gemini and a Virgo. One more. Nine of Pentacles. You know, how beautiful that that Nine of Pentacles would come out with the Nine of Cups. You know, both these cards are single people. I mean, you don't have to be single, but, you know, you're probably not in love. Well, how do I say this? Your happiness does not rely on another here. And you know that. These are, I mean, you know, two of the strongest cards. Here, I am building up my foundation. It's like brick by brick by brick by brick. But I know what I'm doing. I have a plan in mind. I've been doing this for a while. It's a great card if you just started your own business, or you're thinking about starting your own business. Oh my God, now's the time. I feel like it's also saying wherever your passions lie, go ahead and take a chance with them. Don't, you know, this is about not dreaming small, dreaming large. This is also about building my own foundation, right? So here I am. I filled up my own cups. I built my own foundation. How could I not be ready for a lover? A true love. Let's put it that way. I mean, you know, you can get a lover. I don't know. I was going to say anytime you want, but maybe not. Maybe not. But the energy of my determination to make sure my own foundation is strong. So, you know, I feel here, I'm not seeking for someone to come in and swoop me away. I have a pretty strong foundation here. Thank you. And, you know, if someone, you know, if a narcissist comes along my path now, hello, I'll see you right away. You know, there's wisdom with this. So I'll see you. I'll spot you. I'll feel you. This is strength. This is someone building their life. This is someone understanding that it is all about the journey. And we all will reach that final outcome sooner or later. You know, we all reach that 10 of Cups sooner or later. You know, not necessarily in this lifetime, but what I meant by that is when we pass, we all pass into the 10 of Cups, so to speak. But this is strength. This is stability. This is knowing what I want. This, you know, I feel like I am a rock. That's what I feel like. I'm a rock. Bob Seger. Bob Seger. Okay, God, I just love that. You know, no wonder you're ready, right? No wonder you're ready. I mean, the energy here is just so beautiful. So we have the lovers, right? So let's not get off too much. They came after, oh no, the Nine of Pentacles came after the lovers. So maybe this is what I had to wait for, you know? Maybe I had to become secure within my own life before I could truly be ready for the best of love. Because what I'm feeling, Gemini, is with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups that we saw earlier and the Two of Cups that we saw earlier, and even the Ace of Wands, I feel that each, well, I'm not heading towards I'm heading towards divine love, right? Because, again, no one can get past me anymore. You know, jokers can't get past me. Narcissists can't get past me. You can try, but you can't. It's almost like this guy is your protection. Like, you want to get to me, get through him. If you don't come with good intentions, you got to go through him first. Good luck. Good luck. I mean, it feels like that simple. Like, good luck. Because only the best, only those who understand this energy, who are looking for the same type of thing, will get through. I don't know, guys. It's quite beautiful. You know, and then, can this be twin flame energy? It can be. It certainly can be. You know, and maybe that's why the antennas are up, you know, because we're feeling the energy. It's almost like the man put his antenna up first, and the female starts to feel that energy coming towards her. I know that sounds kind of dirty. I don't mean it that way at all. But yeah, it's like they're picking up in each other's energy. This Nine of Swords with the Eight of Wands, I just don't even feel like I need to clarify, because I know exactly what it's saying to you. But this is you in action. You know, it's telling you that, you know, what I feel like is we spend years creating these worries, right? Our whole life. It's like, why? We live like this, right? Hey, I mean, I go through this too. And I feel the Eight of Wands is saying, you know, you can get rid of that. You can change that way of thinking quickly. But nonetheless, something is moving you out of that energy. And we're going to the Three of Wands now. So whatever this is, it is making you feel good. Definitely making you feel good. And you know, with the Emperor here, you are looking for, you know, it's like you're looking for that Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, right? You know, because the Emperor is someone that I feel that we can trust in, someone that we look up to. Someone who is very knowledgeable. And, you know, Gemini, I love that. Like, I love someone smarter than me, because, I don't know, I just love learning, so to speak. That sounded weird, because I really don't love learning, but I appreciate a beautiful mind. And I do love learning the things that I want to learn. So I really shouldn't have said that. Though, you know, if this is twin flame energy, that's exactly what you're doing, right? This doesn't feel like that, though, because it just doesn't feel like twin flame, you know, for this scenario. Let's keep going now. Five of Wands. So I feel like we may be entering into another scenario too. So clearly the you know, the five of Wands many times I feel is a card that speaks about mirroring each other. You know, I don't know if it's in the official meaning of the card, but that's what I feel, that it is people mirroring each other. but not so much in a good way. In, like, if you're going to be a bitch, then I'm going to be a bitch. My house is a mess because I grew up with my house a mess. That kind of energy. But someone's recognizing that, right? I mean, you are recognizing that. And again, I'm moving out of that energy. Could have been with an Aries, of course. Aries is showing. The Queen of Wands, again. So for some of you, this could certainly be another relationship, between, well, I have 2 fire here, right? 2 fire signs. But, I don't look at the fire. I don't want you to look at it that way, because I have someone who, in this scenario, with the 5 of Wands in between, clearly could be a husband and wife. Could be one trying to control the household too much, right? I mean, because we can look at the opposite side of the Emperor too. And, he can be a bully. My way or the highway. So I'm either looking up to him, or, he may be causing me some fear. He may be trying to control my life. He, she, by the way. So for some of you, this is why you're leaving. It's almost like, it doesn't matter what we say to each other. We just can't agree. We just don't agree. We can't see eye to eye. I feel like this is someone who has been together for quite a long time. Because I feel like you've gone through a lot of ebbs and flows within this relationship. Holy fire, Gemini. Holy fire, Batman. Strength, Leo. I feel like, for who I'm talking to right now, I feel like, with this person, male or female, who is, I don't know why I want to say, like, the dictator of the relationship. I feel like the only reason someone has stayed was due to the children or the child. Okay. And I feel that the child is now getting older, or I definitely feel like I have a child who is at least 8. I'm feeling more like 12, in that, like in that area. But I feel like in your mind, you're thinking, okay, well, they're old enough to understand enough. And I agree with you, because I feel like there is a lot of battling. And I'm definitely feeling like the child's going with the mother. I'm 100% sure on that. I'm 99.9% sure on that. Nothing against the father or anything like that. It just feels like that, well, I know, that's where the child wants to go with the mother. Doesn't mean the child doesn't love the father. It may be a girl, it may be a girl, because at that age, I'm thinking, like, boys, it's not about who I love more. But sometimes boys can be like, well, hey, dad lets me get away with a lot of shit. But not this dad. Not this dad. No, not that dad. Okay, so that just felt like a quick scenario, okay? Let's go into Queen of Wands, and I feel like this is a different Queen of Wands. La. Well, she's lucky. So, Queen of Wands, you know, number one, she's sitting here in her throne, right? She's sitting. She's Wands. She's supposed to be action, but she's not here, right? She's kind of sitting. Maybe she's just thinking about that love. Maybe she doesn't believe that she can have this love. But for some reason, it's like your mind is changed. Because this is about me understanding it and knowing that it can be mine, you know, and either preparing or going after it. Let's take another one on there. Four of Wands. My, look at that. So now on this beautiful Queen of Wands, male or female, I have two aces, beautiful potential. This is my special connection card. You know, I used to call it my marriage card, but I feel like marriage is limiting it. I feel it's just a special connection. You know, definitely soulmate connection. I don't know, guys. I'm really excited about November for everyone. I mean, man, there is just a lot of love happening. You know, with this energy here, if you're already, let's say, in an existing relationship, maybe like within this King of Pentacles, or even the Emperor, the good side of the Emperor, you know, another Gemini. This could absolutely be a marriage proposal. You know, it could be asking for a higher level of commitment, but I feel like with this, the energy I have right now, it doesn't feel like, you know, will you move in with me, that kind of thing. Maybe. But for a few of you, this is like, I don't know, straight into marriage. Just that knowing, like, you know, I know we're meant to be together. And they know it too. This is two people knowing without doubt they're meant to be together. I'm going to take one more. Holy aces, Batman, what is going on? Look at this, just on the Queen of Wands. So, just on me being passionate, on me going after what it is I desire, on me taking actions to, you know, with all these nines, make my journey as pleasant as possible. Me seeking what I need, preparing, everything. It's like I've done the work. I've done the work. I know you've done the work. Look at that. Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. All sitting on my beautiful connection card. My special connection card. I mean, look at that. I can't sit back and be fearful anymore. I just can't. You know, this is showing me everything life has to offer. Everything. You know, even if I'm not looking for another love, I have the potential of pretty much everything. The only ace we're missing is the Ace of Pentacles. But why do I feel like it's going to come out? Somehow, somewhere? Gemini, you have 3 aces. And what it's asking you is just be proactive in your own life. And you have the potential of everything. Excuse me. Of everything. You know, this is unlimited potential. And a connection that maybe you've never ever felt before. God, I'm so excited for you guys. You know, I'm excited for me too. Excuse me. Let me get a drink real quick. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Had that tickle, you know? Okay, let's get into the 10 of Cups. I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Seven of Pentacles. You know, Seven of Pentacles is, number one, speaks about a time period, right? We are, and this is kind of fitting because, what's the moon? I think it's called the Beaver Moon. The Beaver Moon, because they're preparing for winter. That's kind of, I feel the same thing here. You know, the beaver out collecting its nuts and, you know, whatever else they eat, and storing it, preparing for the next season, the next chapter. So this is about knowing that my seeds of intention have been planted. Definitely been planted. I see that. And this is just about patience. Having patience. You know, if you don't have patience, and, you know, a lot of people say, well, I have patience, but I've been waiting forever. Patience is about releasing the expectation, though, also. So remember that. It's just not that I have, you know, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait, 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 oh my God, I'm going to wait, oh, I hate waiting, but I'm going to wait. You don't want that energy. Because this Seven of Pentacles is saying the intentions that you have already put out have been heard. Now you have to trust in it. And by being impatient, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You're not, what you're doing is adding resistance to the intention you already put out there. So, you know I've said this before, but this is one of those things where if I'm going to put the intention out there, I have to believe it also. I have to believe that it's going to be heard and delivered. Because if I can't find the belief, and I don't care what's happened in my life, we all know, all of us know that there are times when we're at the bottom, right? We're at the bottom. I've been there many times and had to climb my way back out. I feel like that is just part of my purpose, is picking myself back up. And It's looking at the low times for the strength that we acquired and appreciating the good times for as long as we can, right? Because it's energy. So if I'm going to ask, I have to have faith. Okay, so what if I ask and I have faith, but waiting is truthfully torture? Okay, well, then Spirit would tell you to focus your mind on something else while you're waiting. And you'll forget that you're waiting. You know, you'll forget. And the Queen of Wands here, she's all about that, right? And that's the energy you're being asked to take on. So if I'm waiting, but I'm anxious, then I need to put my focus on something else, something I'm passionate about, something that will keep my focus. And before I know it, my waiting period is over. You know, it's like looking at a pot of boiling water. Same kind of scenario. Walk away from the pot of water and it'll boil. I mean that in the nicest way. I kind of didn't like the way the tone of my voice there. Five of Pentacles. I'm not even sure why I took another card on there, but, you know, here we have the Five of Pentacles up here too. So there can be a lot of, you know, there's some of you may still have the fear of getting exactly what you ask for, right? Like a great love, a new life. Some of you, a new location. That's a lot to take in, even if it's all good, right? Even if it's all good. What I'm noticing is now I have, you remember how I just said about the Ten of Pentacles not coming or coming out? Well, if I add this together, I have the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe one's crossing the other one out, right? But, I mean, 5 and 5 is 10. Okay. Let's just put one on this Five of Pentacles. I have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is looking right down at these two people. You know, the loving Queen of Cups, it's almost like she's ordering these two people out. Be gone with. And they're like, but it's freezing. Go. Before my bodyguard comes. That's kind of what I feel like here. Now, the Queen of Cups can represent you as a mother, if you're female with children. It can certainly, you know, it's representing someone who definitely, I don't know, Gemini, like almost the opposite of us, where they come more from their heart center, you know, where we have to be careful not to come from our mind too much. They have to be careful not to come from their heart too much, so to speak. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with that. For some of you, you may have caught this person cheating 3 times or doing something bad enough that it's like 3rd time's a charm. So that chapter's closed. Well, you know, I'm glad that chapter's closed because Five of Pentacles is a very, I don't like the Five of Pentacles energy. You know, I don't want to be in it. But this is a definite ending to that with the Death card. You know, for some of you, yeah, you absolutely could have lost a partner here. You know, a partner could have passed. Very seldom do I feel that with this death card, but I'm feeling a little bit of the energy here. Look at that, the moon. You know, so could be cancer. They could have even had cancer. So you may have, you know, that's kind of weird, but that I said cancer. I meant it as in the sign, but I do feel that maybe someone lost, well, not maybe, someone did lose someone to cancer. Um, and, you know, this Five of Pentacles to you is representing the loneliness of it. But yet, I do feel like you still have a well, of course you still have a connection, but I feel like, I feel like you may be opening up to the connection, you know, because physically they go away, but they're always with you. And I do feel like trying to reach you, you may still, you know, you're in the Five of Pentacles energy, so you may be still mourning, feeling lonely, sad, and, you know, and I understand all that. I mean, I've lost a lot of people in a very short amount of time. But because I know so much about spirituality, because I believe in it so much, I know my loved ones are more than fine. I know that. And I just want to say, so is yours. So, you know, this, you know, it does feel like a husband or wife. I do feel like you're married, but I do feel like this is guidance for you. I'm definitely feeling like they come to you in your dreams. Like maybe you're wondering, like, where'd you go? Why don't I feel you? They're coming to you in your dreams because during your waking hours, you know, maybe you're still mourning a lot and they're not able to reach through that sadness. I want to take one more. I just want to see if there's Five of Cups. So you're missing them. Oh, you're missing them. You know, and here's why I took this card, because I wanted to see what the message was. And, you know, I understand this. I'm definitely missing someone, right? But what they're saying, because I asked my guide before I took this card, I want to know what this person is trying to portray, what they want to say. And with the Five of Cups, it's, you know, them recognizing that you miss them. They know. They feel your sorrow. But the Five of Pentacles, excuse me, the Five of Cups is about what we don't see, what is waiting for us. So it kind of feels like, you know, with these two beautiful cups behind you, illuminated, I kind of want to say thank your partner. So love is coming back in your life again. And it is okay. You know, it's more than okay. It's weird. I keep saying more than happy, more than okay. Maybe your partner said that a lot. More than. So, you know, this is not about rushing out of your emotions, your feelings. No, you want to feel them. But this is knowing that your life is not over and it's not meant to be. There is still love on your path, okay? And your loved one's with you. You know, I kind of feel like I feel like I have more husbands here, though I do feel female energy too, so maybe the husbands are just like pushing their way through more. But it's quite a beautiful message. Okay, guys. Let's take Nine of Wands. And let's check out the energy. I want to keep the Nine of Cups out, and I want to keep the Ten of Cups out. You know, they're both holding the cup. They're both holding that beautiful cup together. That's beautiful. You know, and I don't know, I just want to say this person knows the great love is coming. They know it. They prepared for it. Okay, let's surround the Nine of Wands with the 9 and 10 of Cups sitting above it, okay? Kind of want to do the 3 together. I'm going to surround the 9, but we'll pull the 9 and 10 of Cups and we're needed, if needed. One more shuffle. Beyond illusion. Hello, 9 of Cups. You're back again. You know, I'm not 100% sure, but this might be the 10 of Pentacles. No, I mean, it's probably the Ace of Pentacles, or it's the Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm not sure right this second. See how you're getting some of the same cards? Here's that Six of Swords, but they're looking back now, right? In this deck, they're looking back. So it's like the journey has begun, right? So what's it asking me? Well, number one, it's asking me to truly trust in that 9 of Cup energy. Maybe it's asking you to trust in the message of it, filling up our own cups, right? Knowing the importance of that. But nonetheless, it's just about trusting in universal flow, because that's exactly what they're doing here. Every time I see this card, I want to go jump out of a plane. Like, I want to experience that feeling of free falling. But, you know, if you're going to jump out of a plane, man, you got trust, right? You definitely seek an adventure. You want that adrenaline to kick in. Yeah, maybe that's what it's saying is I want to feel life again. I want to feel it. Saying, all right. Well, I don't know, man. It just seems like, you know, Like, it doesn't, however long this journey took, it was worth it. But I feel for a few of you, you already know this. For a few of you, you're still waiting. And for a few of you, you're not even going to believe me. And that's okay. I can't, I can only deliver the message. I can't make you eat them. But I have to say that, read the comments. Because if you think it's just never going to happen, read the comments. Granted, there's comments that say, I'm tired of waiting. I don't want it, what have you. But there's many who say the person did come in. The person did come back. So, I mean, why would you think that you can't have everything? You can. We all have the same gifts. All of us. So, I feel like what it's asking me here is just to consider this, like, just consider if I am, am I fighting for my own life, or am I just letting life happen to me? Am I making a new path for me, or am I just standing still? You have so much fire energy in your reading, Gemini. It just feels like it's all up to you. It's all up to you. And none of them are asking you to make big, gigantic steps, right? It's just asking you to do what you want to do anyway. But remove the fear. Or walk through the fear. It's not about removing the fear. It's about walking through it. And that is a rush. We can't look at fear as bad, 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 bad. Fear jumping out of an airplane for that adrenaline rush, right? Fear is driving that race car for that adrenaline rush. So fear doesn't have to be bad. It can make us feel good about ourselves, proud of ourselves every time we walk through it. Wow. Okay. This is about trust, guys. This is about knowing that there is nothing too large that you can't have. You have the right to ask for everything, for what you've built up. Okay. Of course, most readers would be like, okay, I've kept you here long enough, but not me. I'm going to take you down one more little trip here because of my own curiosity too. I want you to have very clear answers. So we're going to surround the 9 and 10 of Cups. Dun, 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 dun. The hours, like the sand. What's that saying? I'm thinking of a soap opera, Days of Our Lives. And, I mean, I haven't watched it in 20 years, but like I forget what that saying is, but that's what I feel like. Okay, well, past lives. This is why you feel the connection first, right? I love that the Fool came out for you. It wants you to take this adventure. Transformation. This is also the Death card, and I feel like that's what it's saying. Like, life after life after life, time after time after time. The Three of Swords. The Five of Wands. Seven of Pentacles is back. Look at the word. Patience. Excuse me. And the Four of Swords. This is the only word I don't really like here, but you know, postponement, what it means here is I'm postponing things in my life until I have real clarity, right? I'm taking time out. You know, maybe I'm taking time before I move to another relationship. I need this time. I need to understand what these cups are so I can look like this person. I can have this person's energy, their joy. So I can't rush the process, right? And listen, you know, definitely soulmate, if not twin flame. I don't know if I've ever said twin flame energy so much as I have in November. Because you guys know, like, before I say twin flame, I need to know. I need to know. But this is definitely twin flame energy here, right? So, life after life. And remember that, you know, it's life after life after life. It's kind of awesome. So, you know, only allow yourself to stay in that type of energy for the shortest period of time as you can. You know, isolation can be good sometimes. I do to myself. You know, there's times that I just don't want to, I don't know. So sometimes it's important, but you have to recognize if you are allowing yourself to stay in it too long. Because with the Fool here, and even the Fool kind of looking at her, you know, I have to be willing to take a chance. I have to. It's my life. I have to. It's funny because both rows add up to 19, which would then turn into a 1. It's about you. It's about you. You know, what it feels like is what it's saying is in almost like in your alternative reality, this already exists. Now it's about me going after it. Maybe I'm listening to my higher self to guide me, right? Because that's what I feel like, which is very strange for me to say. I don't know if I've ever said it on YouTube, but it's like in my alternative reality, and no, not like, what's her name? This already exists. Well, of course it does. Of course it does. What's this month about for you? Taking these chances. Think about the things that hold you back. The people that hold you back. And the power that you give them to allow them to hold. Well, I mean, I can't say that you're allowing them to hold you back. You're holding yourself back. You know, the Fool tells us that this is our life. This is our journey. And we can write it any way we want. We can do anything we want with it. And we're not meant to think small. We're meant to think large. So, you know, it's action this month, Gemini. But look at what you're heading to when you take that action. reflection, understanding, and then movement forward. Bam, bam, bam. Gemini. It's telling you, and I have to say, I think you're the only one to get the Ten of Cups. And you have the Nine of Cups. I mean, I love this for you. I really love this for you. I really do. And I can't wait to read the comments. For some of you, like, don't put your comment right now. If this is the energy you're looking for, but you feel like you're not really close to it yet, if you don't want to put a comment, and I'm saying that because, I mean, you can put any comment you want, well, as long as it's clean, but remember when you comment that other people read that, okay? And many people read the comments before they click on the video. So keep that in mind, okay? Because it has nothing to do with me, I promise you. But what makes me worry about sometimes the comments is other people reading the comments first and assuming that their month is going to be just horrible. Or they miss the messages because, they don't, I mean, truthfully, they don't know what your comment means. But so I just feel like comment should be a teaching moment also, if you can. Why not? Teaching. How do you teach? Just through your experience. How did you get from here to there? Share. I mean, I love that. I just love that. I am not telling you what to do. You guys do whatever you want to do. Comment section is for you guys. But, we do have to think about other people too. And especially because, I know I have some young viewers too, and I want them, I don't know. I feel like through some of the readings, they're really learning how to love, and they're learning how, they're learning how to have power within themselves. And, it's like, I want my spiritual team to keep molding their beautiful minds for as long as possible. So, okay. I don't know why I went into that big speech. I don't know. But I'm looking at the 9 and 10 of Cups. And I could not be more thrilled for you. So, Gemini, enjoy November. Is this harnessed all into the month of November? Of course not. No reading is. We don't have the power over time. We just don't. Like, I wish. But no, it's not harnessed into one time. But it is upcoming energies, okay? Energies we've experienced, present day energies, and what's to come, okay? And if you're someone who is, you want it sooner versus later, well, just asking you, take a look at this, Cups. Because this is about you filling yourself with joy first. And it seems like I do that, bam, I'm in the 10 of Cups now. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. It's going to be a good one. All right, Gemini, I love you. Thank you so much. Again, it just looks beautiful. I apologize that no work or career came up, but, wants to talk about love. Now, I mean, I understand. So, okay, I love you guys so much. I mean, that's why I have a hard time letting you guys go. I don't want to let you go, but I must. Have a beautiful November. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.